Democracy is built on a simple but powerful idea. The people choose their leaders, not the other way around. Every election, millions of Americans head to the polls, believing their voices matter and their votes will help shape the future of their communities and country. But the way our voting maps are drawn can either strengthen or weaken this fundamental promise. When politicians have the power to draw their own districts, they can manipulate the system to protect their interests, rather than serve the people. This flips the very idea of democracy on its head, making it possible for elected officials to choose their voters instead of voters choosing their representatives. The process of drawing voting maps, known as redistricting, might seem technical or distant, but it has a direct impact on our daily lives. The lines on these maps decide which communities are kept together, who gets a real chance to compete, and whether every vote truly counts. When maps are drawn fairly, they reflect the true makeup of our neighborhoods and ensure that everyone has an equal say. Fair maps mean that every vote carries the same weight, no matter where you live or who you are. They allow communities, large and small, urban and rural, diverse and unified, to elect leaders who genuinely represent their needs and values. This is how we build trust in our system and encourage more people to participate in our democracy. But when politicians manipulate district lines through a practice called gerrymandering, they tilt the playing field in their favor. Gerrymandering lets parties pick their voters, locking in power for years, or even decades. It's a way to silence opposition, weaken the influence of certain communities, and make elections less competitive. The consequences are serious. Gerrymandering undermines trust in our elections, discourages people from voting, and makes many feel like their voices don't matter. It can even fuel anger and division, as people see their communities split apart, or their votes drowned out. Instead of encouraging compromise and cooperation, unfair maps often lead to gridlock and extremism. When politicians feel safe in their seats, they have little incentive to listen to all their constituents or work across the aisle. This can make government less responsive and more polarized, leaving important issues unsolved. The fight for fair maps is about more than just lines on a page. It's about protecting the very core of American democracy. It's about making sure that every person, regardless of background or zip code, has an equal voice in the decisions that shape our lives. When districts are drawn fairly, competition thrives. Representatives must listen to all voices, not just those of their party or base. This leads to better debates, more responsive government, and policies that reflect the true needs of the people. The stakes in redistricting are nothing less than the future of our republic. By demanding fair maps, we protect the promise of democracy for ourselves and for generations to come. In Virginia, a political storm is brewing as House Democratic Speaker Don Scott steps into the spotlight with a bold new strategy. Known for his passionate speeches and